Which one was? Oh, this was the starting one. That's right. All right, let's see. Oh, I can't. I need to leave so I can actually warp out. Let me go here. Actually, I probably want to be a little lower. I'll just walk. Oh. Whoa. Forgot I had streamer mode turned on. Pretty sure I saw a jellyfish over here. At least I thought. Ah, there it is. Can't recall what was down at the bottom here. Sage's clothes. Well, that's new clothes at least. Really? Those things come at you fast. Thought I had time. Should be able to just run straight to the boss now. do know which boss this is. This is the duo. Nice. It feels like at the start, they're like all four hitting and going for bleed, and then at some point they just stop going for bleed. Nice. First try. Let's go. That doesn't really get me anything, though. Let me ride down from EG. Trying to find stuff to level up. Need level up material. Because the best place would be to find a... If I can find catacombs, the tomb areas, those would be good. Which basically means looking out for the pointing statues. there a chest up here? Yes, there is. 2 chests, actually. And now I've got to get back there and grab my rooms. Alright. Got both of those. Now I can get out. Alright, well, I know I can get the Stormhawk. Precipice of Anticipation. I believe that's where I'd go. Let me just make sure based off the other descriptions as well. Night Sky Unceasing, so that's underground. It's a Crucible Night fight. Probably Unending Storm or something. Crumbling Lands, okay. So I do need to fight the boss, but we may be able to beat it. Alright. Ah, I can't summon. Okay, so that makes this impossible. I've got to go get my runes and quit out. Did I really not grab a bonfire up there? Grace, not bonfire. I think I just warped to exactly where I was. I was almost sure there was a Grace up here. Maybe not. Wrong one. Just had to have him in like the worst possible spot in that arena too. Let me go from here and around. I should probably level up. Actually, did I buy a lantern?
You're surprised, no matter why, Dave. Oh, but don't.
1,800, that is expensive. No. Oh, I can't level up? Never mind. We're buying the lantern.
Not every.
Can't do this. But I'll just activate the landmark for it. Alright. I actually don't know. Well, I will be able to get the medallion piece, hopefully.
Please, no. Do me.
Gonna switch this out for Engval for the Omen Killer fight. come on, talk faster, dude.
You must
There we go.
please give.
All right. Oh, this guy has a boss health bar too. I didn't know that. Alright, well, later angle. Doesn't look like it's turning out too well for us. I believe there's a catacomb, I want to say, along this cliffside. Maybe not. No, it was like actually in the poison, wasn't it? Or like closer. Could have sworn there was something here. Really, I can't summon for this? That's unfortunate. Huh. Thought there was something here. Maybe not. Guess I could get... I think that's another memory stone, right? Alright. I don't have that. No. Well, alright. Can't do that. Actually, let's try this bird tree avatar after resting. I play it... I play it normally on Sundays with the co-op stuff. Also, how are you doing, Huskeezy? Yeah, on Sundays I'm helping a friend with his casual playthrough. We co-op with a third friend. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And that's not a lot. All right, Engvald, you're probably gonna be on your own here. Oh, you're for sure on your own later, dude. Finally decided. I just pulled up a like an interactive map so I can see locations, so I know where I'm going. I don't need this playthrough being a blind playthrough. Okay, I've got to go all the way around. Right now, I'm trying to find a lot of catacomb locations so that I have the ability to... Wow, that's a long run. So that I have the ability to level up my spirits. And that will then allow me to explore and beat more bosses. Hopefully get more spirits. And then just have an easier time. Yeah, so Ashes will be like 90% of what it is. However, there with areas that I can't summon Ashes in, there is a spell called Tibia Summons, which, based off the description, it sounds like you like summon skeletons, they'll do like an attack or two, and then they'll disappear. And so I'm counting that as like a viable thing. Now, I've never used the spell, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how it works, and that's gonna, like, hopefully, as long as it doesn't look to me as like I'm as long as to me it doesn't seem like I'm personally being the one attacking the enemy, then I'm fine with it. And so here's hoping that this spell at least like sends them a distance before they attack, so it doesn't feel like I'm just doing a close range attack. And then I just heal everything to keep them alive. The good thing is NPC summons. You don't need to use like a finger remedy to activate. So you can actually have NPC summons and your spirit ashes at the same time, which so far I've only had one instance of that, and it was very powerful. All right, looking for glovewort, and there is a ton of it right down there. That's a big hit. Man. They hit hard. Alright. What do we have as the boss? Hopefully gonna get Engvald to actually hit the snail here. Oh! Oh! Wait, did he... Oh, no he didn't. You know, I may actually be able to, I just need Engvald to, like, hit this snail. If he can do that, then it's a win. So I basically need to risk doing the summon very close to me. Or doing the summon when the boss is very close to me. Because then I can hop out of the corner and hopefully Engvald kind of just goes to town in the corner. No, he stopped. Engvall? There you go. Nice. There's a hit. It teleport. Oh no, it just disappeared. He takes so much damage. He's getting pushed the other direction. It does not help when the boss actively knows what it's doing. Like, it just feels like it knows to move that other direction. Alright. Like, it almost doesn't seem worth healing Engvall. Because if I heal him... Really? Wow. Okay, well, now I'm gonna do heals anyway. Well... Cool. Why does Engvall do nothing there? It's like he doesn't know. Okay, there's a Stake America. That's actually really good. Quicker run back. Alright. Go around the pillar so he doesn't get a... He still almost got it. My dude just dies so fast. Part of me... I don't think the Fanged Imps will be better. Because I think... I mean, they're never going to lock onto the snail. So I need them to do just, like, sweeping attacks near the Crucible Knight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Engvall is just, like, the only play here. Well, that's not... Wrong button. Or wrong menu thing. Dang, that was the play. Me staying in the corner. Why, dude, why did that launch me? Okay, so this is just a failed attempt. Maybe not. That's what I need. I just don't get how he's dealing so much damage. I feel like every single next attempt he's like leveled up. He's just hit for harder and harder against Engvall. I feel like this is doable. I just wish I could see the snail's health bar. Come on. Why did I jump at just the wrong time? He hits him so far with every single hit. And then just true combos him. Alright, so Engvall isn't gonna work. I need him switching. If you're not gonna do anything, let's go Lone Wolf Ashes. Can't do anything now. That corner is just weird. Like, everything stops working, it seems like. The Ashes don't want to go. The boss won't attack. So let's see if I'm testing Lone Wolf Ashes to see what kind of spread the enemies do, or the spirits do. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think they'll have any attacks that really do anything. And there's that. They just die quick. All right, Fanged Imp now. Let's see if those can keep up. Hey, Ego. Hope you're doing well today. All right, Fanged Imp Ashes now. I guess for those that don't know how this boss works, there's an invisible snail right here. That's what summons the actual boss. And it doesn't look like those are doing enough work. So unfortunately, we're going to have to leave this for later when my ashes deal damage. Oh, I was muted. When did I mute? I have no idea when I muted. But thank you. Thank you. I didn't even notice. Um, so, uh, very bad that I can't, Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so for that, that's really bad. Because I can't attack them. Um, the... The only thing I can do is hope to... Well, I can't fight this. I've already tried an easier one. This one actually might be easier. But yeah, so I need to find that spell as soon as possible now to use that. Main problem is I don't have any ability of leveling up my spirits now, which is not good. So I need to somehow beat a whole catacomb area without with having like a level 1 spirit. Nerdy Dad, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I believe if I saw correctly, you hit credits today for Tunic. Congratulations. Hey, Vam. You did it twice. Nice. Absolutely crushing it. Alright. And Luis. Hello. Alright. So, currently, I have a situation in which I can no longer level up my spirits. And so I need to find an alternate means of attacking things without the spirits to undo that situation. I'm trying to like beat around the bush because I know we haven't hit this situation in co-op yet. So my thought right now is brute force to a spell that I know can do that. So I am in a little later of an area. Oh. Hoping to just run past, grab some upgrade materials. Well, so much for that. Not quite. No, the girl is still at the round table. However, my access to the round table is obstructed. Yeah, I'm trying to be like I'm trying to find the right words to not say what the situation is. All right, but this is going to be tough because these things, as you saw, these things are going to deal a lot of damage to me in this area. It'll be 3 years. Well, it shouldn't be too much. Like, this is just the beginning of the next region. This is like right at the start of the region. The one that the golden area we were at. Ow. Yeah, Raya Lucaria is next, so there'll be that. Oh no! Don't kill! Don't kill! Really? Yeah. So it's called Tibia Summons, and I don't even have the stats for it yet. I still need like 8 points of intelligence, I think. Oh wait. Okay. I just got lore reading part of the quest. Yeah, that's something that they did a lot of setups for in Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls 1 had a couple setups like that. I think Dark Souls 3 also had a couple setups like that. Um, it seemed a lot easier to avoid them in this. No, well, there goes the 2000 runes. And honestly, that was the runes were what was pushing me further through the dungeon. I got some high level upgrades. I don't think I need to keep pushing through this dungeon just yet. So now we're hopefully going to use a quest line to warp us even further into a whole different region. And that region is where my Tibia Summons is. Let me see if my interactive map is back up. Nope, they're still having issues. I'm trying to figure out where... Actually, wait, is this where I need to be? Are they in here? They are in here. Oh no, they're not from here. Oh no. This is posing quite an issue. I do want to level up Luis. However, because I can't attack things, it's a lot harder to gather runes. And that's a that's probably the hardest part of it, actually. Yeah, this is looking kinda not great because obviously this is a, higher level region than what I'm ready for. And I need to fight one of these, which even at a lower level, I couldn't beat. I haven't sold things yet. I do still have that option. Wait, where did it go? Where is it? Anyone see a dude on a boat? Well, that's the thing. The farming spot needs to also allow summons. Or spirit ashes, rather. Here we go. I don't know if this thing bleeds, but we'll find out. Hopefully I can lead enemies away. Nope, they... Wow, and look, they hit the boss. 16 damage per hit. Oh, no. That's not going to be doable. I need to kill this thing for the spell. And the main problem with that is leveling myself up doesn't level the spirit ashes up. Alright. You've never seen the giant skeleton get summoned? I think that's specific to this one. I know normally it's like smaller skeletons. Alright. First off, let me warp to the Grand Lift. Oh. So apparently, who I'm looking for... Oh, she is here. Just completely missed her. Yeah, so I need the flowers to level them up. However, I don't have access to the round table hold currently. Well, I need a pacifist method to attack enemies where I can't use spirit ashes. I'm trying to avoid saying what happens for why I can't use the round table hold. And so the Tibia summons was a spell that summons stuff to fight for you. And a spell will always be usable. So I need some other pacifist method. Something where I'm not directly causing the damage, where I'm causing something else to then cause the damage. Oh. Sorcery. Are there any other sorceries that would fit that description? Oh. Okay. Here's another one. Summons horde of vengeful spirits that chase down foes. Now, I know what that spell looks like. And I'm fully certain I send stuff out of my body or from my staff. And while it just acts as a regular spell, it does say it summons. And then those things chase down the enemy of their own free will. However, I need to fight another thing that I likely will not be able to kill. See, throwing the crystal darts will damage the enemy. So that would break my pacifist rule. Unfortunately. Okay, what about this one? Okay. Okay, this one's doable. This one's doable. I'll leave this NPC for later. Just so Nerdy doesn't see any of that. All right, this one's in Stormvale. Now I just need it's dropped by a scarab. I just need that scarab in a location that I can summon ashes. Hopefully, that'll be possible. And this is basically like a weaker version of that other one I was just mentioning from the looks of it. Just scrolling back to see the other one. Yeah. Oh, that means I need to beat Margit. Oh no. Alright, this is gonna be... It's just one battle after another. Oh no. Alright. Do I stick with Fanged Imp Ashes here? Or do I go Engval? So I'm also gonna have... Ow. Ow. I am gonna have Rogier. That hit? Kind of disagree with that. No, you're good, Nerdy. I want to say, is that the... Wait, what Stake America is that? So Grace, like, right there. Oh, right here. Yeah, I thought it was, like, to the side of me. Wait, what? They're down here. Dang. My runes didn't even make it to the Stake America. Oh, yeah. I have accidentally jumped on a couple things. But I apologize to the enemies, and they seemed to understand. Alright, so we're gonna try Fanged Imp Ashes first. Get Rogier in here. Would help if I was good at this fight. And if he didn't deal insane damage. No. Alright, Rogier, kinda not good. But I do need him there. No! No, I'm missing! Yes, go after me. Half health. Alright. I go my own way. Hmm. Now I need to scroll through incantations to see if there's anything here that would work. Alright. Engvall time. Oh, I do have Raya Lucaria soldiers. 2-foot soldiers that are superior. Probably not going to be great. Alright. So the thing here is they both have a ton more health. So healing them is harder, it feels like. And they don't deal bleed damage. Doesn't seem like it's being a problem so far. Oh, the knockdown even. See, this is when it's bad, is when he starts bullying someone. Like, he's not even trying to hit Engvall. I don't know if Rogier's gonna heal because he's too stubborn. Fool. That would have been a lot better if Engvall wasn't bullied. Or if Rogier wasn't bullied. Yeah, they were trading really well back and forth. Well, I think that'll work really well as long as Margit behaves. Doesn't seem like there's any incantations that work off of my pacifist rules. Alright, Engval. Rogier, you guys can do this. Hello? There we go. What is going on? Like, look at this garbage. Go after Engval! Golden Vow does work on NPCs and spirits. However, I think it's a similar thing of... I want to say that drops from a scarab. He made fun of his mom. I expected better of Rogier. Don't make fun of people's moms. Where do I get this? Oh, great. All right. Wait, actually, I can... Oh. I could... I could do something else. Oh. uh... I don't know if I want to go that route just yet. Though that route would... That would work. Alright, you. Be the main target. Or me, actually. Yeah, go after me. So he doesn't care about Engval. Engval does not exist. It seems like Spirit Ashes will just never have priority over an NPC. Uh... Alright. We're gonna go for the Great Shield Soldier Ashes. Because they're just really good. They're in a location that is quite far. And the way to get there, gonna need to fight the main boss of Caelid, which I believe is active. I believe I've activated the mode for this. So we're gonna go have ourselves a festival. Yeah, sorry. This seems like it'll probably be the best way for me to progress. I appreciate you hanging around, Dirty Dad, and I appreciate the raid. I could use Shabriri's Woe. Let me. So. Talismans. I'm trying to think of where you pick that up. That's later in the game, isn't it? I could have started with it, but I did start with the Fanged Impashes instead. Um. There it is. Uh. Oh! Wait, I can grab that. I can actually get Shabriri's Woe. Let's see if that changes anything. You lost sound. May just need a stream refresh. Hopefully that's all it is. But yeah, so Shabriri's Woe was another option. That was my main thought for starting Gift. However, starting with Spirit Ashes is probably just a good idea. Do I need to be higher up? Oh, okay, there's a Spirit Spring here. So it is in the Frenzied Flame Village, which we have done in co-op. Ooh, this'll actually... I'll get runes just by passing this battle, won't I? And then... I'm trying to find where the... I always forget where some of these stairways are. I don't think it's in this building. I want to say it's on this far side. Good now? Perfect. I thought it was on this side. I don't think it's this building. No. Maybe it is up by the Knights. Ah, there it is. Thank you, whichever one of you broke that. Oh, it's got a door. Two Fingers heirloom. And a grape. Raises faith. That actually will be pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna want to find the other Source Seal? Scar Seal? Which one's the better one? Source Seal? I don't think I'll find the Source Seal, actually, anytime soon. The Scar Seal, however, the one that increases intelligence and faith, will be a very good thing to have. There's a Grace up here, right? Yeah. No, I didn't need a drink. Alright. So we are going to kind of just watch this fight, just to get some runes. There's the giant. Ah, there's the rest of them. Okay. While I look through... let's see. I think it starts with M. There it is. Alright. Where do I find this? Alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the later one is not going to happen anytime soon. Of course, a piece of waterfall. Oh, that one's also a pretty late one. Where is the main access for that, actually? Wow, this is not many souls. Oh, wait. Wait, if that all counts, is that... Oh, I can get that. Okay. I may go back for that, then. Alright. Grab whatever item this is. Grab whatever item this is. And run. Get this grace. Kind of worried I won't be able to do the grape quest line. But I think my other method of damage will do just fine for it. Where? I think I'm headed here. A lot further than I thought it was. Or is it that cabin? It might be this cabin. It's not this cabin. Is this a painting? Yeah. Ooh, I want to attempt that, but I don't think it's worth going for that jump. Now this. Well, I was hoping to land on top and then jump off onto that pillar. Did not work out how I thought. Alright, well that's another 500 runes down. No. No, I want to try and get the leveling. I mean, first off, I am on Xbox for this playthrough. But also I want to keep the playthrough offline. as best as possible. Usually the challenge runs I try and keep offline. I do appreciate the offer, though. I'm glad you guys are always willing to help out. Land squirt ashes, that's gonna be useless. I will never use those. Watch poisoning the enemy just be a really good idea. Did I make the wrong move again? I should have been higher up. I'll just trust that there's a way to get up from like a spirit spring. Man, how did we get up there? Okay, that back route is going to be the better way. Oh, okay, no, we were in a different... I know what I'm thinking of. This is all new. This is new territory. As far as... comparing it to the co-op playthrough. Obviously, no HUD, I've been to all the places. Alright. So after Shabriri's Woe, I can go back to Margit to see if that does affect it. Because it's one of those things where it's like... It says I'll draw aggro, but also I won't be attacking the boss at all. And that's another big way of, like, pulling aggro. So not having that at all could cause problems to where Shabriri's Woe doesn't get its full use out. Church of Vows. Could have sworn I just saw a bird fly through the wall. Maybe I'm crazy. Nope, I think that was the bird. That low poly bird. Wait. Oh, no, I marked Church of Vows. Where's... Am I crazy? Oh, okay, it's this, I think. Have I found a mimic? I have not. Unfortunately. Oh. Well. I was gonna try and turn around and find a safe way down. But that works. That absolutely works. And that's much quicker than having to go around and find some other way. Did it not? There we go. It looked safe-ish. It kind of scared me, considering I didn't even mean to fall off the cliff. Then having the fast arrows shot near me. Alright, that route's not viable. Looks like there is a way, like a ramp leading up. No? No, there isn't. Is there any safe way up from here? I guess any way at all to get up from here? There's that. That's... Does this eventually lead up and around? Or I guess around and up? Looks like a yes. No, wait. No, there's no way up from here. That I know of. This is where I think. Yeah, this is where I think. Might as well grab the grace here. Black Knife Catacombs. I'm gonna just grab some materials from here, since I don't know what kind of, like, levels of materials I have, for when I can actually do something with them again. It's a level 2. Gonna say that's not worth it. Ah, this one. Did the caster get hit? Oh, he did. Wow. That's actually really lucky. Really? There's a big crab here, right? I should be able to get out without getting hit. Alright, gives me time to heal. Why the fire pot? Come on. I was dodging great, and then he throws a fire pot, and then he throws another one. That was a good run too. Dodging just about everything. This time I'm probably going to need to make it up. Unless it didn't count making it up. It looks like it didn't. Oh no. Alright. They throw so fast. Whatever it is, there's no way I can take it on. That is a big thing to have. Wait. Oh, that's right. This area has 2 bosses, doesn't it? I forgot. That's just like a regular mini boss type thing. Alright, got all the loot. Except in there. But I don't think that's going to be necessary. For some reason, it's not counting that enemy as aggroed. That's kind of weird. Alright, now I need to find a way up. Again. And I may need to come from, like, around here. So actually, if I just go to the Grand Lift, I've got the back route. So now I do have the materials to get Engvall to level 3, which 2 extra levels would be a huge upgrade. I just need access to upgrading. Fortunately, nothing I can do about that. Could have sworn there's a grace around here. There it is. I believe this item is Shabrir's. Whoa. Yep. Cool. Got that. I am going to take a death here. That status effect is Madness. Oh, shoot. I was actually dying to it. I didn't realize that. So if you were here for any of the co-op, Pazzi has been using a spell that gives Madness. It like damages him while also does like a ton of damage to the enemy. For some reason it wouldn't let me activate the grace there. I think it was just because the enemy was too close. Pretty cool that I actually fell off of that and it didn't cancel my heal animation. Alright. I have no way of killing them right now, so I'm just taking the death. Respawn right here, and now I can draw aggro to me. So we can try... So I think going to the festival is still going to be the better play, because I think it stays truer to the challenge. The problem with the going to Stormvale Castle was to get a spell that, you know, through the description, it fits the Pacifist thing. But I know based on how the spell looks, it's kind of like right on the line of still being Pacifist. So I want to try and avoid it as best I can. And I believe the trigger for the festival activating is getting to the Altus Plateau. That's livable, right? Nope. Guess I just need to make the extra... Well, I could probably jump on that route right there. Ooh, wow. YouTube YouTube streaming just introduced you can now, what are they calling it? It's basically the equivalent of hosting another channel. I don't think it's close enough. It's basically a raid, but I think it's closer to a host. But still, good that they're adding more features. It's one of the giant birds following me, isn't it? I will be helping her because her quest should definitely
My
help.
flesh, it is a curse. If you are my flesh.
All right, there is actually I'm all about detours. um, assuming it hasn't been patched, from what I understand, you can just jump into this boss arena, and the boss won't be aggroed because you didn't enter through the fog. I think there's a grace over here. Yeah, let me grab that just in case. Hopefully they haven't patched it because that could be just free souls. I'd need to be able to get over there. Um, maybe if I can get on top? How'd I manage that? Hmm. Nope, that's a death. Wait, that didn't kill. Wow. Don't you dare. Oh, man. No. Okay, well. Well. Would that be the... I think that's the way, is to get all the way up. And apparently that fall is livable. So let me warp back to here. Ah. There does appear to be a better way. Oh, there's a cave right here. I'm actually going to use that just to have a closer grace. It's actually really nice. Alright, time to Skyrim my way in. Let's see. Let me rewind this video. All right. It used to be this route, and they butchered the route. It looks like. So unfortunately, that method is no longer doable. Can you get there from those routes? Maybe. It might be possible from these routes. Let's try. Great. How did that thing see me? Why is jumping hard? Alright. Back on the horse. Come on. What? Torrent. How is it I get the jump sometimes, and then other times it's like, oh no, you actually weren't on that spot. Ah, that was it. That's where I wanted to be. It's so hard not to, like, panic move. I don't even know what my next step is if I manage this. I don't think there is a next step, honestly. Unfortunately. Alright, let's see. Let's see if there's an area on the statue I can jump off of to get higher. Oh! Alright, we may have a way. Thought it was actually that lip. Whoa. Maybe it was on the statue. I could have sworn I was against the wall for it. You're joking. Okay. Such a precise jump at every step of the way. Oh, wait. Okay. Don't do this. Okay. It seems to be the corner of the wall. Maybe. No, not Stake America. I don't think this is worth it. I'm probably just gonna grab my souls and go along my business. Got a rest to de-aggro. And now I can just, let's go back up to the church. Alright, festival time. That item is not worth it. Okay, it's backing up. Oh no. Okay. Gonna need full health. Oh, will it just let me... Where's this send me? It was flowing in, so it's bringing me into the castle. I just don't know where. Oh. Oh, because it's festival. It just lets me bypass the entire thing. Cool.
Long time. Seems we're fated to keep crossing paths. Now, we find ourselves at a festival of combat, pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang.
Champions! Welcome! The stars have aligned! The festival is nigh! General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you! Champions! Prepare for battle! Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune! A celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Indeed, I thought. By the by, do you know for whom? Well, it is to think I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, God, in truth. But the fear simply sure to get a good vantage. I, Iron Fist Alexander.
All right.
The festival.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture.
Paint me the full picture.
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog. Howling at the sky. But now, we must make merry.
O gathering of champions! The revels begin! The celebration of war! The Radahn Festival!
Would be kind of neat if if like when you stood near the cliffs looking over, you'd be able to hear a howl from him, or a howl, roar, whatever he called it, every once in a while. All right. Oh, it was the other way around. It's the dismount animation I used. Well, alright. Timing's gonna take a bit. Man! I was trying for the item, but the camera was being all weird. Just need the summons to knock him out of arrow mode. I rolled. I clicked the button. I clicked Y. Why was I clicking Y to dodge? Alright, well that works, I guess. Of course that hit. Do none of them have health bars? Dang, who died? It didn't even tell me. Oh. Try it off. Any chance this actually lures him over to me? Probably not. Wow, no, it is working? Alright, maybe a bit too well. There we go. There's a Blide. That's the wrong thing. Oh, I can't do Engvall in this. I guess the point is you want to keep him close to the water. Where did my health go? Like, what am I missing health from? Maybe I didn't heal after the last thing I blocked. Anyone here? Anyone over here? He's almost at half health. I'm hoping the water thing is not patched. Oh, okay. That means there's no one to help. I was able to outrun that last time. I guess they just had too much time to heat seek. All right. Not too bad for a first attempt on that. Or first, like, real attempt. I, like, slowly realized I was too high for that to block. I was running out of summon signs that were just, like, close to me. And I hate trying to, like, stagger the summon signs. Because then it feels like he has so much time to, like, narrow down on one person. There we go. Now he's in attack mode. he is just massacring them. I wonder if they're still all, like, in their kind of death sort of cycle. Surprised Blight isn't dead right now. Okay, Blight is dead. Oh, I got hit by the last one. Ow. At least that was targeted towards me and not anybody else. No. You just had to target me with that while I'm healing. Or around the same health point. And I was healing to heal Torrent. Alright. Easy boss. Easy boss. Basically, yeah. Okay, nice. That is blood. I forgot the Palicos even do damage in Monster Hunter. Also, hey, Rian. Oh, you guys didn't see that. I did not just swing my fist. I shouldn't have gotten in close. I don't think healing them will really do anything anyway. Like, with the level of heals I can really provide, I don't think it's useful. Um, can they die? I actually can't remember. I mean, pretty much what you're saying. Like, the amount they were doing pretty much made me never notice if they were doing anything. So I'm not even sure if they could die. Oh, I missed the blind. Okay. Alright, we're in sword mode. They just get back after a few seconds. Huh. I'd be interested to see if anyone's done anything like that. It would not be me. I unfortunately wasn't the biggest fan of just the basic gameplay loop. So it wouldn't be me doing a challenge run in that, but I know a ton of people enjoy that game. So I'd be interested to see if someone had done something. This is Finger Maiden, right? Yeah, we don't want her in here. We don't need a healer. That was a really good set, though. This set of summons has done, I think, more damage than the previous good attempts 2 sets of summons, which is just really good. Okay, Blide's gone. Time to start searching. I'm very surprised that didn't kill me. I couldn't roll. I was mashing it, and it wouldn't let me up. I didn't think... I got very unlucky with one of those things actually hitting me. I probably should have tried jumping off and blocking it or something. Oh, and Rise, they do some pretty good damage. Interesting. So that was a really good attempt. Next run is the run. We'll see about that. Question is that next run this run or next run after this one, because I read it in the lead up to this one. That is just unlucky. There is nothing I can do about that. It's pure RNG if you get hit by the shotgun. That kind of sucks. But we don't count those attempts. We only count the real attempts. Just as a reminder why I'm doing this fight so early. The Great Shield Soldier Ashes are in Nokron. And the only way to get down there is to beat this boss. Okay, maybe it is an RNG, maybe I was just being bad. He's got someone attacking him. I can probably opt for more real flasks here, since I don't really need my heal spell. Like, to get close enough to heal any of these guys puts me in too much danger of something like that hitting me. He's being brutal this attempt. Come on. Oh, that's Finger Maiden. She doesn't attack. I don't need a healer. Especially because she follows me. That first one was Finger Maiden. Well, Blide's down too. Just look at the difference of, like, the damage I got that previous attempt with one set of summons versus now. Like, that's just way too big of a difference. Need to get a new Blide. It's gonna use the big gravity attack. Yep. Nice. Thoralina's in there. Nobody left here that I haven't already. Okay, no, I thought that was Blythe dying. But with him as the last one, and I'm still not as far down as the previous attempt. It's at least good that I have the aggro here. Alright. Camera, please. Okay. This could kill. Oh, okay. No, I need to heal Torrent, not myself. No, not right now, not right now, not right now. Okay. I'm good, don't worry about me. It's just a sad attempt as far as damage goes. I was trying to get my shield up in time, because I knew that'd be the only way. It would have murdered Torrent on that hit. That's okay. That was not a good attempt. Just... he hit my guys did not hit him back. The unfortunate circumstances. I do still have, yeah, I do still have Shipru's bow on. Thought I was still behind the thing. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. I rolled way early on that. Yeah, I think the main... I know there's... health regen in this game does seem to be pretty good. There's 2 of them already down. However, that is already like a good amount of damage. Coming for me? Yeah. Let's get Finger Maiden in. Can't summon anyone from there. I'm realizing she... okay, never mind. That was my whole set. She's not horrible to have if I can keep myself close. Anybody want to get summoned? There we go. I'm really just going to circle around that sign. Great. That sign did not want to be grabbed. Yeah, what's a little extra slow health that, you know, you only got because you blocked and took some chip damage. But if you take a full swing, it'll put you like at a few points at best. I'm glad I went into the game doing like a low health run, because then I think I enjoyed it a bit more because I went into every fight expecting to be, 1 to 2 shot instead of still having like a ton of health and getting 1 to 2 shot. Where are the other two? Taking their sweet time. Yeah. Yeah, definitely if you have a build that's gonna make a fight last that long, chances are the fight should already be done and you shouldn't need the HP regen. Or rather, like, if your fight's lasting that long, I don't know if the HP regen will really help much. Because your build probably isn't that good. I'm trying to think of what the longest fight for me was. Melania was like 8 minutes, 8.5, I think, around there. But I pretty much played a hide behind my shield until I have like the perfect opening every single attack. By the end of my attempts, I wasn't that safe. I feel like I was playing pretty aggressive in my final attempts. But I think the attempt I did win on had an abysmal phase 1. I got hit so many times on attacks that I know how to dodge. Ooh, that one almost got me. Go get him, Blide. Yes, look at me. The person who will never attack you. But it doesn't matter if I don't have stamina, because he can just keep attacking. That's the other spell. So that was Rancor. That spell I'm considering as a possible option for Pacifist, because the description says that you summon them and they chase after the enemy. And to me, that tells me that they are chasing the enemy of their own free will. And it is not me causing the damage. Because they chose to hit the enemy. They could have gone somewhere else, but they chose to hit the enemy. Or miss. And isn't that what being pacifist is about? But hopefully I'll never need to go through that loophole. The hope is to purely rely on summons and ashes and the one spell that I do consider as like, why did I use that? I wish Blide and Okina weren't the only ones who were fast. You can do it, team. Nice hit, Alexander. Blide, still the MVP, probably just because he has a ton more health than everybody. Nice spell usage. Very nice spells. It's like 3 right in his face. Can't be maidenless because you're the maid. Exactly. Wait, why did the summon... What was that summon that popped up near me? If this is Lionel... Okay, no, that isn't. What was the sign? Why did he appear near me? I wasn't even by a summon sign. That's really strange. You. Is that Finger Maiden? I'm gonna need a new Blide. I think there's a Blide here. Oh no. Whose accord takes precedent in that situation? Well, this sucks. Now I've got Blide fighting on his own. Alright, that's still pretty much Blide fighting on his own. I've got to find someone else. The Honda Accord takes precedence. Ah. Surely that's me. That's my character then. Melina doesn't actually give you a car. It's kind of disappointing. There's some others. Alright, what's going on over here? And why was the Finger Maiden not following me? It's kind of... She must have died. Yep. like I said, pretty much blind fighting alone. Why? What is she healing? There's no one over there. I think I saw one. I think I did see someone at least do like a video of Torrent being Honda. I want to say it was Zuli the Witch. Oh, we're actually really close to phase 2. I'm gonna start running towards the water in hopes that it still works. Shoot, I'm not there soon enough. Alright, well, we've got a full phase 2 then. No, I already used that. He is saving those rocks for me, it looks like. That kind of sucks. Now I can summon Jaren. I want to say he's the only summon now. Him and the Finger Maiden. Fortunately, no Blide. Oh wow, she got hit by that. I hate everything. You can run over enemies? Oh, that's perfect. That is a great mod then. Yeah, I unfortunately didn't... I realized how low the health was, and by the time I was going towards the ocean, they knocked him into phase 2. So unfortunately, I was just barely too late for it. Hopefully we can get it this time. It seems me staying close to the boss does get them to deal better damage. Maybe they're just more accurate. Oh no. Oh, the iframes, let's go! That was planned. Not planned to be that close, but that was planned to use the iframes of dismount. Nice. I need the spellcaster to keep using spells. Yes. That does a ton of damage. It just one-shots even the tree sentinel. I wonder if she tweaked the numbers a bit then. I am like nowhere near the flags. Blythe is dead? Oh wait, no, he was still alive from like earlier. Anyone want to be summoned? There's one. That was Blythe, right? Oh no, that was Tragoth. Well, that was just a series of unfortunate attacks, even though I thought I dodged the orbs at the right time, but I guess I didn't. It really is just hoping the summons do really well. I try to draw aggro, but they don't seem to care. That was a really weird interaction. It didn't make me do like the spin from getting hit. It just pushed me back and let me continue as normal. Nice. They're getting attacks in. I want to say it's Tragoth back here that uses the spells, but maybe it's Lionel with that katana. Or, no. Oh, it does look like Lionel has the staff here. Protect that man at all costs. Yes. No. You're kidding, he's the first to die? Yes, attack me. Alright, he's gonna be upgrading his weapons. Where's Blythe? There's no way Blythe is dead. Okay, he was just behind someone. This is Finger Maiden. It's always Finger Maiden on these mounds. Alright. That was Lionel. Nobody there. Jumped a bit too early there. There we go. Great. Okay, got it. It's honestly really good when he uses that, because then he just pulls in all my warriors. Looks like I'm missing a Blide. So let's get him in there. Not great having Blide get hit by that right away. Nice lightning pot there. I saw that. Her character is Homer. Tree Sentinel is Shrek riding donkey. Some enemies like Elmo and Pepe the Frog. Oh man. That could have been my death. Somehow I framed through that, but Torrent didn't. That was kind of interesting. So assuming my summons... Okay, go towards the water. I'm too late. I feel like I'm too late. Who knows? I don't think anyone's dealing... Okay, people are... They're still dealing damage. Come on. No. Wait. Give it to me, give it to me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't think it gave it to me. I didn't know if I needed to, like, move away or something. I don't think... I think his death animation is just really long. I guess I don't think I got it. Yeah. All right, but that does mean that it's not patched out. So that's good. I just need to dodge. I don't know if it's dodging. I think probably the better course of action is like moving away. I should have had iframes on that. I think once he starts spawning in, that's when I can start backing up. Or, if I'm confident enough with my location, I'll actually spawn Torrent, and hopefully that won't adjust his height on how high he spawns, and then I'll ride Torrent sideways along the cliff, because that, every time I fought him on my no HUD playthrough, he just locks in to your position, and so you could just sidestep it, and you'll dodge it every time. So the two big damage dealers are Lionel and Blood. Ooh, wow, he got out of bow mode really fast there. Good, keep attacking me. You're joking. Blood took a massive beating. That's fine. I needed that run to reset anyway. Oh, I really wanted to be done for the night. It is unfortunate. I didn't know how the ocean cheese, ocean glitch, whatever you'd consider it. I didn't fully know what to expect with how it functions. But I paid the price. Dang. I got too close. I wish running forward didn't push me right into the stake of America every time I spawned in. Nice. Alright. Got a little extra out of bow mode there. Oh man, that's not a good move to see. Or that, especially when it kills one of my damage dealers. Wow, he is just massacring right now. Using these big sweeping attacks instead of stuff like that. That I used to be able to roll the first attack. Maybe that was only in phase 2. Not even getting to summon a second wave. Not that first wave of summons is doing very well. I didn't have time to get off my horse and dash because I think I need the dash speed to actually get the iframes to get off. I don't have a better shield, do I? No. Actually, is that actually better than what I have? It's better magic, worse guard boost. Okay, not that I have what I need to hold. The head of a jellyfish apparently is very heavy. Takes a lot of strength. Not the greatest. Lionel, I need you not to be, like, right next to him. No, it's always a big sweeping attack. I'm honestly curious how I had an easier time. I feel like original patch was the easiest for me. Like I just avoided getting hit. Didn't really have to worry about dodging much. And even when I did dodge, it just worked. it's harder staying on the outskirts while trying to draw aggro. Go team! Nice, nice. Get that damage in. Yes. All right. Okuna's probably also, yep. Usually not far behind. Alright, got him to this mode. And dead. Alright. He is madly attacking nothing. Ah, great, getting Blide. All that damage. That did not kill Blide. He didn't even live! Oh my goodness. My top people are getting absolutely drained of health. How did that launch me this far? Go, go, go. That works. I am glad that I'm always the target for that, it seems. No, why are you... Really? Finally uses a spell attack. Decides to run away. no one's attacking the boss. Like, what's going on? I feel like I still need to summon more before going in for the ocean. Alright, Lionel. And you. Is that Alexander? No, that's Blythe. Okay. No, Blythe can cover the rest. No, I need Torrent. I believe in this group. I believe. Come on, Blythe. Yes. So he comes in from where you're facing, right? And so I faced in a direction to where he's pretty much on the line of the coast the entire time. And then I just need to step away from the coast instead of him coming towards me and me having to deal with how far back does the explosion go. I was pretty happy with that. Felt like that was pretty smart. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad to be done with that. Should be a good portion of runes as well. 70,000 when it takes 4,000, I think, to level up. Maybe like 4,500.
It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. Aye. One hit after that, and as such. As luck, if I and you know, who could expect? Just you wait. Who could expect? Just you.
And fly down.
And then a fall. I can't father who's a living. Well, the wheel of fate. If it's on the card, you are a fine. If it's on, you are a fine.
All right. What do I need for Tibia summons? There it is. 28 intelligence. If I go... What? Talismans... raises by 3 each. So I only need 25 here. Rest go into faith. Right? Would I need mind? Let me do 1 point into mind. Just to make sure I have enough for when I get Lutel the Headless. Dropped by the Cemetery Shade and Tomb Sword Catacombs. Where is that? Oh. It's actually really early. That's in the south. Which I will be needing to go to. Alright. Well, that's going to be all for today. Glad to have that done.